Coffee's gone cold. Your spreadsheet is due at 5. The guy in the next cubicle has been humming the same off-key tune for the last 20 minutes. It feels like just another forgettable Tuesday. But stop for a second and look out the window. Because when the sirens go off, and I don't mean the weekly test or a fire drill, I mean the real ones, this office stops being a place of productivity. That glass and steel building you're sitting in, it just became a liability. That door behind you isn't a gateway to your weekend anymore. It's a barricade. You're 15 floors up. You're 20 miles from home. Traffic is already bad on a normal day, and now the world just hit the reset button. Most of your coworkers won't move. They'll stare at their phones, they'll refresh email, they'll wait for a company-wide message telling them exactly what to do. Some of them will assume help is on the way. It's not. HR isn't coming to save you. Management doesn't have a plan for societal collapse. And World War III definitely does not come with a work-from-home policy. This is the moment where the prepared separate themselves from the panicked. The moment where one small decision determines whether you make it home or become a permanent part of the office furniture. Today, we're talking about the workplace survival blueprint. Not a fantasy bunker, not $1 million gear setup, but the single overlooked item sitting in your desk drawer right now, the thing most people never think about, that quietly decides whether you walk out of that building with a plan or stay trapped, waiting for instructions that will never come. Because when everything goes wrong at once, survival doesn't start at home, it starts at work.
Before I show you the item, we need to talk about the real killer. No, not the missiles, not the sirens, not the explosions you see in the movies. The killer is normalcy bias. Normalcy bias is that calm, comforting lie your brain tells you when everything is about to go sideways. It's probably nothing. It's just a drill. Let me finish this email first. It's the reason people stay seated when they should be moving. The reason they wait for permission when time is the one thing they don't have. In a World War III scenario, your biggest enemy isn't fear. It's delay. If you're downtown in a major city, you don't have hours. You don't even have 1 hour. You have 15 to 20 minutes. That's it. That's the window before traffic lights fail, streets clog, and every road turns into a frozen parking lot of panic, horns, and bad decisions. And here's the brutal truth. If you wait for an official announcement, you've already lost. Governments confirm things after they're undeniable. Employers want you calm, seated, and productive. Your phone will keep feeding you mixed messages until it feeds you nothing at all. That's why you need a go trigger, not a feeling, not a debate, a rule. A hard line that says, when this happens, I leave, no discussion. My trigger is simple. If the internet goes dark and the cell towers drop at the same time, I'm gone. I don't check the news. I don't ask my boss. I don't send a just-in-case text. I don't pack my plants. I don't clean my desk. I don't explain myself. I grab my kit and I move. Because the people who survive aren't the strongest. They're not the bravest. They're the ones who move before everyone else realizes it's time to run. And the item I'm about to show you, it exists for one reason only, to help you beat normalcy bias before normalcy bias beats you. Let's get something straight. You cannot walk into a corporate office with a full rucksack, a machete, and a 1,000-yard stare. You'll be explaining yourself to security long before civilization collapses. This isn't a zombie movie. This is real life. That's why you don't build a bug-out bag at work. You build a gray man desk kit. Invisible, boring, unremarkable. The kind of setup that looks like office junk until everything goes sideways. This is what I keep tucked behind my files. Not in a drawer labeled tactical, not under my desk like a paranoid raccoon. Just quietly there, waiting. Because when things go wrong, the goal isn't to look prepared. It's to get home alive without attracting attention. Let's break it down. 1. The 500 milliliter squeeze bottle flat. Light, plastic, free. It doesn't scream survival gear, it screams someone forgot their gym bottle. And that's exactly the point. When the taps stop running, and they always stop running, you need a way to carry water, not tomorrow. Right now. The office cooler won't last long, and once panic sets in, people get weird about water. This bottle slips into a bag, a jacket, even a waistband if you're desperate. It's not fancy. It's not tactical. It keeps you hydrated while everyone else argues. That's a win. 2. Critical meds, the stuff everyone forgets. People plan for chaos. They never plan for headaches. Advil, Benadryl, Zyrtec. Stress headaches will wreck your decision-making. Dust, smoke, or debris can turn breathing into a problem. Allergies don't politely wait for civilization to reboot. In a real emergency, pain isn't just uncomfortable, it's dangerous. A migraine slows you down. Slow people make bad choices. Bad choices get you stuck. This little pill kit keeps your brain online when everyone else is spiraling. And no, this isn't weak, this is smart. 3. The silent light. This one is non-negotiable. A small LED zoom flashlight, no blinking modes, no tactical strobe nonsense. Just clean, quiet light. Because when the power goes out, those windowless stairwells turn into pitch black traps. darkness, and panic plus darkness is how people get hurt. Your phone flashlight feels convenient until your battery drops to 12% and you still need it to communicate, navigate, or call for help. Light should come from a tool. Communication should come from your phone. Separate the two. This little flashlight lets you move without announcing yourself, without draining your lifeline, and without becoming the guy everyone follows because he has the light. You don't want followers, you want exits. But everything I just showed you, that's just baseline survival. Water, meds, light, those keep you functioning. Now let me tell you about the one item that actually saves you. The thing that decides whether you make it home or become part of the crowd. Shoes. Specifically, your GTFO shoes. Take a second and look down. What are you wearing right now? Dress shoes, loafers, heels, soft leather soles designed to walk from the parking lot to a carpeted office? Because if the subways stop, and they will, if the Ubers disappear, and they will, you are now staring down a 10 to 15 mile walk through a city that is actively unraveling. Broken glass, fallen signage, concrete dust, twisted metal. Crowds that are scared, angry, and not moving with purpose. Now imagine doing that in Italian leather soles. Go ahead, picture it. Every step hurts. Blisters form in the first mile. By mile 3, your feet are bleeding. By mile 5, you're slowing down. And in a WW3 urban start, slowing down is how you get stuck, and getting stuck is how you don't make it. These shoes live under my desk. Not in my car, not at home. Right here. The moment the sirens hit, the Oxfords come off. No ceremony, no hesitation. They go in the trash. These go on. Because this is your off-road mode, think about it. Cities are not flat, clean, or forgiving when things break. They turn into obstacle courses. Curbs become barriers, stairwells become choke points, sidewalks become minefields. Your GTFO shoes give you traction. They give you ankle support. They give you the ability to move around problems instead of stopping in front of them. And here's the part nobody likes to admit. In a real emergency, vehicles become liabilities. Roads clog, fuel runs out, people abandon cars wherever they stop. At some point, everyone becomes a pedestrian. And when that happens, mobility is life. If you can walk, you have options. If you can jog, you have distance. If you can't move, you're done. This isn't about comfort. This isn't about fashion. This is about whether your body can carry you out of danger when systems fail. Your desk kit keeps you alive for the first hour. Your shoes get you home. Tomorrow morning, walk into your office and look at it like someone who plans to survive. Where's your secondary exit? Not the one everyone crowds toward? Do you have 2 liters of water stashed where only you can get to it? And for the love of everything holy, put a pair of sneakers under your desk. Not heels, not dress shoes. Sneakers. The world is getting louder, faster, and less predictable. Don't let normalcy bias be the reason you don't make it home. If this made you stop and think, like this video so more people see it. Subscribe because awareness isn't paranoia, it's preparation. Share this with one person you care about. You might never know when it matters. And also, what's the one thing in your office or daily routine that would slow you down in an emergency? And what are you going to change tomorrow? Comment your answers below. Let's talk.